The Harrisburg International Airport is buzzing with excitement. Now it's been more than 3 decades since the Blues have taken off. It collects samples of nitrogen, phosphorus, and other sediments. The average trenches soldiers would dig were about 5.5 feet wide by 3.5 feet deep and took just about 5 hours to dig. The goal in under 90 seconds, complete a safe and efficient trip. 80% of boater recreation fatalities are because of not wearing a life jacket. That simple decision could save your life. It's about welcoming all different people of different cultures and backgrounds, bringing new and olds into the fold. From where I am to where Mackenzie is, that's approximately 5 feet, and that's the radius that a horse can feel the heartbeat of a human. Butcher shops around the area are serving up plenty of different options, all for your Memorial Day weekend plans. Gamers are excited to finally get their hands on the Switch 2. Franklin County golfers are swinging for a positive cause: to help homeless dogs. Latino residents are fearful after York was one of hundreds labeled a sanctuary jurisdiction by the Department of Homeland Security. CASA, an advocacy group, shares that the Latino community wants to feel welcome.
We come here to integrate into the society, and to be able to do that, we have to feel secure.
The Trump administration's border czar says the efforts to crack down on illegal immigration are going to be felt across the country.
We're all over the country, in every neighborhood, in every city, and you're going to see an expansion of that.
Dauphin and Adams counties plus Gettysburg are also on the list, released late Thursday by the Department of Homeland Security and the U.S. Attorney General. For York City, the first indication that they would be potentially on the list was nearing the end of 2024 with the Trust Act. The ordinance, which members of CASA fought for in 2024, focuses on protecting immigrants and would not require police to ask for immigration status. This was vetoed by Mayor Michael Helfrich after he expressed concerns that federal funding would be cut if the city was named a sanctuary city. In a statement from the chair of the PA Legislative Latino Caucus, she says she strongly disagrees and, quote, "This action is a shameless attempt to politicize immigration policy and sow fear in places that have long upheld values of compassion, safety, and due process." Those at CASA who continue to advocate for their community say after fleeing their own circumstances to create a better life, they too want a shot at the American dream.
We are eager to be part of the community, to be part of the society, and be a better, and make the spaces where we live better places to live for our families.
Kyle Ennis, Fox 43 News. Tensions are rising in India and Pakistan. India launched military attacks earlier this week against what is characterized as terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan. The attacks were in response to the April 22nd shootings in Indian-administered Kashmir. Masked gunmen opened fire, killing 26. While the conflict escalates, residents in south-central PA with ties to the region have family on their minds. Dr. Anju Singh, owner of Anchal Apparel and Accessories in Hummelstown, says that her family had to move from their hometown they had been in for decades.
We've been displaced within our own country. A lot of people leave. They don't want to live in a place that is not safe. They're constantly worrying about their safety and their well-being.
Asin Ulakhad, the owner of a kebab restaurant in Dauphin County, is shocked this still is ongoing.
Most of the people are scared because it's like 2025 now going, and nobody was expecting this kind of things.
The conflict stems back to 1947 and a dispute over the Kashmir region. That area is currently split into 3 different parts that are controlled by India, Pakistan, and China. Kashmir is a major hub for different religions and tourists. The president of Joshi Health Foundation says the implications could be drastic, leading to involvement from many countries.
If this were to escalate, it has a ripple effect on this entire very fragile kind of a dynamic that is currently there. You suddenly have a China, Pakistan, and who knows what else alignment.
Dr. Singh and Ulhad both want the conflict to be resolved.
Public get together, living together, they have no issue, no excuse, and they are happy to see each other. But only the government level this is all things going to. And I hope one day will be solved.
I think peace brings prosperity. I don't understand the mindset of people who believe that somehow fueling conflict and starting wars all the time is somehow good for anybody.
Kyle Ennis, Fox 43 News. Air traffic controllers at Harrisburg International Airport had some different traffic on Saturday. The Air Dot show in Central PA features the Blue Angels, Fat Albert, which is the biggest of them all, the F-16, and more. The Harrisburg International Airport is buzzing with excitement. Now it's been more than 3 decades since the Blues have taken off, building anticipation among those who have seen the show before.
When I knew this was coming about, I had to grab the hat.
And some who are getting their first look at the flights, like Connor Edger.
It was moving pretty fast. I felt it's all like it was a roller coaster.
Airshow CEO Brian Lilly is a Harrisburg native and says his dream to bring the Blue Angels back took off in 2018.
By the time everything kind of got back out of COVID, it takes a couple years ahead to be able to do this, right? And to be able to request the support from the military.
7 years later, Lilly says his childhood passion has turned into a reality.
I always say I grew up and all my toys grew up with me, right? I started with the die-cast ones when I was a kid growing up here, and now I get to play with the real ones.
As for those who fly the jets, the show gives them the opportunity to reach the next generation, creating new pilots' flight paths in the process.
Our goal is to inspire people to serve their community. And so if people that see our show feel like they walk away with a piece of America in their back pocket, then our objective has been achieved.
Kyle Ennis, Fox 43 News.